The group, they're not afraid to try new things, and even less afraid to admit when something isn't working. You know, like having an extra bag at second base, or Chicago softball, or scheduling a banquet on the 7th game of the World Series. Oh well. But what has worked is we keep our dues low by soliciting sponsors who really support us, and when you see the list of sponsors on our website, try to support them. We were able to do 2 ice cream parties, a couple of pizza parties. We kept our discounted tickets to the Woo Sox Family and Friends Day at Polo Park, and we were able to play our Field of Dreams game at the Woo Sox home field. We're moving forward, and we're going to keep moving because we have a great board of directors. Of course, our best decision with Kristen Pappas is here somewhere. Where is she? I lost her. Well, there you go. She's where she belongs as part of this group. She's at the bar. She's our girl.
Oh, is that the girl from Auburn?
Our best decision this year, we made some ups and downs ones, but we're not afraid to check them, was to move from decades of playing at Logan Field to move to the Pappas Fields at Commish Park. And Kristen Pappas, who will be recognized a little later, was really one of the keys for that, as were a few other folks that will again be honored in a little while. First, before I introduce our current members of the board of directors, I want to recognize some of our past members who are here today of the board of directors. Polly David, Rick Monster, and Pat Torino. Where are you? Raise your hand, yell something. Give them a big round. These are the guys that built the foundation here. And finally, it's my privilege to introduce our current, very talented board of directors. Please stand as I say your name and remain standing until you're all announced. Dave Giammatteo, Kenny Day, Billy Graham, the infamous and famous Ed Gardella, Dave Lake, Mark Robbins, Walter Nutter, who couldn't be here tonight, and the man, the myth, the legend, Briean Jensen. And now, as a collective thank you to all of them. That's why you're standing. Another round just for them. They do the work. I just the front man. And with that, Brian, and where's Eddie? I lost Eddie again. Oh. Another one at the bar when I'm announcing him. Eddie's going to run our trivia game as you eat, enjoy, when he gets his drink. Sure. Thank you. Hey, we have a very special guest who's just going to say hello. And like everybody I've announced, he's at the bar. So, Paul Frost, State Representative out of Auburn, come on up. Say hello. We have another special guest from Auburn shortly, but Brian won't let me do this and fast forward.
Hey, thank you everybody. For those who might remember, I'm State Representative Paul Frost. I was at your opening day back in April up at Pappas at Commish Field. And I know you all were trying out for the Colorado Rockies at the time, and I hope some of you got any interest and maybe had a chance to sign in a contract. But hey, thanks for choosing Auburn. I'm glad it all worked out. Thank you to Kristen Pappas and the town of Auburn for making it work for all of you. My friend Paul Oldridge, I know he's not here tonight. He's with his family on, I think, on vacation. But I know he was an integral part in working with Doug to make it happen for you folks. So I'm glad you had it. I am wearing some softball attire. If you notice, this is Salem State softball. I am a very proud father of my daughter's in her senior year. She broke the stolen base record for Salem State softball last year in her junior year for the all-time record and single season record. And she's a captain this year. She plays center field. I know that her future will probably be joining you folks at some point what you get. But this is our last year of ever playing, like say, real competitive softball. So softball's in my heart. Thank you all for this. I'm glad to be here at the beginning of your season and to be here at the end of your season. Congratulations to you all, and enjoy the night.
First of all, I'm surprised that people did so well on a couple of questions that I thought were really difficult. But before I get into this, I want to thank all of you. And a couple of us observed during the year. Unfortunately, due to physical problems, I wasn't able to play much. But what brought us here is the love of the game. Very few of us knew each other before we started. And Paul, we started years ago. Not too many of us knew each other. It was the love of the game that brought us together to get to an evening like this where this guy just keeps on talking.
Wait, that's my job.
That's his job.
He's a politician.
Oh, well, you're excused. So we're like family, and some people have become very close friends. For example, Doug and Brian. Doug and Brian talk every day, not every day, but every game, and sometimes during the week they spend time together.
How do you know?
Because I know the story of what happened to you and Doug this summer. Now get this summer, they decided to take a walk. They're going to take their dogs for a walk. All right? So
I gotta sit down.
Brian has got this collie, and Doug has got a chihuahua. And they take them for a walk, and they walk for miles. But it's so warm out, they have to go get a drink, they have to go cool off. So Brian sees a bar, and he says, let's go in a bar. And Doug says, they won't allow dogs in the bar. If they serve food in there, they kick them. Brian says, watch this. He puts on a pair of sunglasses, and he gets the dog and walks into the bar like this. And the bartender says, sir, be careful, Doug, step around here. Okay, why don't you come up? All right, sit right there. And he says, thank you. So Doug sees this, does the same thing with the chihuahua, walks in. And the guy says, hey, no dogs in here. So dogs? Yeah, you got a dog. He said, he's my seeing eye dog. The bartender says, a chihuahua is a seeing eye dog. And Doug says, they gave me a chihuahua? True story. We had, for the first time ever, we had a tie between Dolores and Bill Krause. Except Bill's table came in at 6:38 and Dolores came in at 6:37. So they gave me a chihuahua. So let's go over the answers. Originally, softball was known by what name? I don't think anybody got this. Pickleball. Pickleball. No, not pickleball. Pickleball. Indoor baseball. Indoor baseball. And it was coined by a gentleman named Walter Harkensis, whoever he was. In what year was softball invented? Not too many got this. 1887, long time ago. And where was the first softball game played? You know, Chicago, exactly. Which city has the oldest baseball stadium? That's an easy one. Boston, Fenway Park. Now, I was kind of surprised by this one. What is the lowest recorded turnout for a Major League Baseball game?
0.
It was 0. Why do you say 0?
COVID.
COVID had nothing to do with this. The answer was 0, and that was the rationale that a lot of people used, but COVID had nothing to do with this. It was back in April 29th, 2015, and apparently there was some civil unrest in Baltimore. And if you've spent any time in Baltimore, you can believe it. Our cousin is a police officer down in Baltimore, and they never stop with his stories. Anyway, there was a lot of civil unrest on that day, and they had no security for it, nobody to do traffic, nobody to do security at the ballpark, and they ordered that nobody could attend the game. So the answer was 0. But that's the reason why. Okay.
COVID still worked.
The second largest state. Why did you put Rhode Island?
I took a shot in the
Second largest state is Texas. The state that borders only one other state, Maine, absolutely Maine, who famously said, "Give me liberty or give me death." It was not the Belanger, but Patrick Henry.
My cousin.
All right.
My cousin.
Your cousin. The first international fast food chain in China was by KFC. Which food chain has the most location in the United States? Surprisingly, Subway. What fast food chain has the most in the world? Mickey D. McDonald's. Carson City is where? Somebody thought Utah, but it is Nevada.
$20 bill.
The $20 bill. Andrew Jackson. I think just about everything. Okay, which Major League Baseball pitcher has the most strikeouts? Mr. Nolan Ryan. 5,714 strikeouts. What percentage of the Earth's surface is covered with water? 71%. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Who said Jupiter? Right, Jupiter. Who's on the 10-cent coin? Which president?
March of Dimes. Carter. FDR.
Carter. How about,
The reason why we lost.
who said Nixon? I am not a crook. Let me say this about that. What performer proposed during a live concert that they were doing together?
Johnny Cash.
Marry me, June. Marry me. That's right. Johnny Cash proposed to June, what was her name? Carter. No, June Carter.
What do I win?
Okay. And that was in 1968, and they wound up being married for 35 years. The strongest muscle in the human body, I was surprised that somebody got this right. Paul, you can't be thinking dirty when you do. No. The strongest muscle is the jaw. Now this other one, sound travels faster in the air than it does in water. That is false. Strangely enough, but it's false. The density of the water allows it to travel faster. Where was Christopher Columbus going? He wasn't looking for North Brookfield. He was going to India. How many times was Elizabeth Taylor married? 8 times. Too many. That's what Richard Burton said. Too many. All right. The all-time leading scorer in the NBA is LeBron James, 42,184 points. And who said no man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar? Was not Paul, but not Winston, not Socrates, but Abe Lincoln. So, what is the rarest blood type?
Eddie's.
Mine? No. AB negative. AB negative. It's like less than 1% of people have that.
Extremely rare.
And O, type O, is the universal donor. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Eddie.
Once again, Eddie Gardella, the retired chief of police, but who never retires. And we love you, Eddie. Stay healthy, man. All right, it's now not only my pleasure, but my relief to get this whole thing to Briean. So whenever Briean's ready, we're going to do the show. And this will be the show. Each year, I swear, he outdoes himself. But let's start him now by telling you, he really outdid himself tonight. Give him a hand before we get set up. Your show, man.
All right. Okay, you're going to be Vanna tonight?
Vanna.
All right. So Doug's going to play Vanna and give out all the awards here. Hey, everybody, welcome to the banquet. You know, we like to do the recognition here, and I mean, it's been a great season. And we've got a few people that we would like to recognize before we get into the awards. So let's take care of that here. We've got our grounds crew. There are guys who take care of this. I mean, we're playing in Auburn. We don't need Teddy so much to mow the lawn anymore. But we do have a bunch of people who are helping out with the grounds. They get everything ready for us before the games start, before you show up. That's Dave Lake, Dave G, and Mark Robbins are the mainstays who get there early. They're putting all the pitcher stuff out there. They're getting everything out there basically, so all you have to do is warm your arm up, take your batting practice, and we get ready to go. They've had some help along the way, and mainly from guys like Frank Iaquinta, Ted Bassett, Mike Murphy, Danny Naylor, Lowell, and Jim Van Wert. These guys usually get to the ball field early. They've been helping out too. Give everybody a round of applause for helping out. We've got our umpiring crew. Welcome to the Lions Den. Anyway, umpiring in this league, it requires a thick skin. Some of the guys really get ticked off if the calls don't go right. Not me, of course. I'm pretty calm about the whole thing. You know, doesn't bother me. And the peanut gallery. Okay. Got a lot of players who have helped out with umpiring along the way, but our mainstays include a very serious man, David Killer Carlson. We got Casey Pulaski and a rookie, Joe Chacon, who I don't think had any idea what he was jumping into when he decided to get involved with the umpiring, but he learned how to handle me pretty well, so give these guys a round of applause for helping out. I know there have been a lot of other guys who have helped out in the field as far as umpiring goes, but these are the 3 guys who seem to be really reliable and taking care of things for us. We've got our scorekeepers. Now this year we really got very reliable scoring done. We had some guys helping out, and when it comes to keeping score, the trick was always getting between when the draft was done and the start of the game, getting the score sheets filled out. So a lot of these guys were helping out with that. The Reverend Bill Graham was our main scorekeeper. He did a great job, made my life a whole lot easier as far as keeping stats and putting the box scores together. Thanks, Billy. And the guys who had really quick penmanship, and it was neat enough for me to read at the end of the day, with Dave Lake, Walt Barney, Frank Iaquinta, Lowell Curtis, and Dean Geekus. They were the main guys who were out there filling out the sheets, making sure we got everything all taken care of so the game would get started quick enough. So give these guys a round of applause. So, now we did move to a new field this year, and honestly, how many people enjoy Commish Field over Logan? Is that a nice field or what? You know, we don't. I mean, even when it rains a lot now, we're able to play on that field because it's not like playing in a swamp. So we had someone I wanted to thank. He's not here tonight, but Paul Wilbridge came to me back in March and said, you know, we should take a look at this ball field. I'd never even heard of it before, but it had been around for 10, 15 years. And I went out with Doug. I talked to Doug about it. We took a ride out, saw the field, blew our minds. We couldn't believe that we'd actually have an opportunity to play. I thought, what does a ball field like this even do in the area? We had no idea. So a couple days later, we talked to the rest of the board about it, brought them out. They had the same reaction. And within 3 days, we had it all wrapped up. Doug and Paul went and talked with Kristen Olsen. Not Kristen Olsen. Why am I getting that name? Kristen Pappas. About the ball field. And she was more than accommodating. She did a great job for us. Made things so easy, so nice to us about the whole thing. In fact, we're going to give her an award tonight. And all the awards, I normally give out certificates. But I want you to have something tonight that you might show to someone else before you throw it away. So we've created magazine covers. Because you'd be amazed how much people know about the Worcester County Senior Athletic Association because of what's been on your newsstand. I know a lot of you don't buy magazines anymore, but I've been picking these magazines up everywhere. I happened to find this Time magazine with Kristen Pappas, Saving the Seniors. And it was how the WCSAA came to appreciate the efforts of Auburn's recreation director. From pickleball diplomacy to softball salvation, how one woman turned aging into winning. We want to give this cover to Kristen Pappas tonight.
She is the best.
Thank you.
Awesome job. Oh yeah, that's right. We Artie Williamson, our woodworking guru here, has put together a clock for Kristen that it's got a picture of our. Is that a team photo or?
Yep.
Artie's a real handyman with that stuff, so thanks, Artie. All right. Now every year, okay, we'll let the paparazzi take care of things over here.
When has Doug ever turned down a photo op?
Oh my God.
Never is the answer. That would be D, never.
Yeah. All right, now if you've seen the preseason issue of Underhanded Comments this year, you see the softball psychic always has his predictions of what's going to happen with the upcoming season. And we want to take a look and see how we did. He got a couple of them right last year. We want to see how he did this year. Keep in mind now, the softball psychic is a freelance psychic. Okay, he just gives out his predictions to anyone who will listen. So let's see how he did. The first prediction that he took up this year was Mark the Spark Andrews. And he said Mark would get the first major rug burn when he makes his standard sliding catch in left field wearing his running shorts. We've all seen Mark do this. It became like a normal game ritual where he would just be sliding. He'd have half of the sod on his leg when he'd come off the field. But this year, Mark got pretty smart, and come on, there we go. Mark is smart enough not to tear himself up on the artificial turf. I don't think he slid once. Did you? Where's Mark?
Right here.
Mark, did you slide at all?
Yes, and I got a new rug burn.
Oh, okay, there you go. I missed that one. All right. Well, we'll take a look at the next one here. Maybe we did get that one right after all. Our next prediction was for Leo. 94, now 95-year-old, Mighty Leo Quinn was predicted to hit 280 this year. Last year he was predicted to hit 300, he hit 310, so he did good. This year, we looked for him to hit 280, and in reality, Leo was hitting 281 on September 18th, then went 1 for 7, and ended at 266. Leo, you would have hit 280 if you had one more hit. So we'll have to hold that one over for next year. All right, our next prediction was for Larry Punch Clock. We predicted Larry, or actually the psychic predicted Larry, would be the first player to pop a home run over the left field fence. So, in reality, well, I guess we gotta look at the video.
In a preseason edition of Underhanded Comments, the softball psychic predicted that 72-year-old Larry Clock would be the first player to hit a homer out of the park.
All right, guys, ready? Play ball!
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Oh, home run for Larry. Hey, the softball psychic got it right. Good shot, Larry.
So Larry, where are you? Good job, Larry. You made me look good. You made the psychic look good. All right, our next prediction. So Brent Big Hurt Turner. Now, Brent, for some reason, Brent has a passion for hitting cars with softballs. And this year, though, the problem was at the new ball field, the parking lot was behind the field. So we figured Brent would probably change his batting stance and see how many cars he could damage. In reality, Brent got a call from his auto insurance company and decided to hit the right field instead. So Geico apparently wasn't too crazy about the idea. All right, our next one. Our rookie coach, David. Awesome, Dave Boston. Where's Dave? Dave's right here. Dave was predicted to win the Coach's Cup and unseat the Reverend Billy Graham for the first time. The Reverend keeps winning this every year. We figured Dave was going to come through, pull this one out. In reality, Dave coached one game, lost 28-9, and told his shortstop what sex act he could perform on the horse he rode in on. It's a really bad game for me. Thanks, Dave.
That was at the 120-foot field.
Yeah, he told me what I could do with it and the horse. So, everybody loves me. All right. Final prediction, Punxsutawney Phil Polakowski. What's a prediction without Punxsy being involved? We predicted Punxsy would get in an argument with Wally about the weather payments. Now, we've got this running situation where Punxsy, his mom is Mother Nature, and he's always threatening to make it rain during ball games, unless he gets paid. Since Wally's a treasurer, we put him in charge of making sure Punxsy gets paid. But they're always having arguments about it, so, I mean, this was obviously a no-brainer. And the reality was, of course, they had arguments. It actually got to a point, I mean, it's just a running joke, but some people thought it was a serious situation and started thinking that these guys didn't like each other. So, anyway, that's enough of the predictions. Boy, you could just cut the laughter with a knife in here, couldn't you? I'm dying. All right, well, let's get into some of the awards here. Now, Pepe Levat, where's Paul? Oh, he's sitting right in front of me here. Paul, glad you could make it tonight. Now, Paul is 91 years old, okay? And he's got a lot going on. He's still expecting to play volleyball with us this year. And in talks with him, I've also found out he is planning to come back to play softball next year. So thank you, Paul. Glad to have you back. But, you know, and actually, let's just show you one of the plays Paul made this year.
91-year-old Paul Levasseur still has the reflexes.
I always wanted to grab that.
The guy can still do it, and I was so happy that Kenny popped out to him it was the one inning I pitched all year. I was so happy. So anyway, a lot of you don't realize Paul's got a hobby. And in fact, Muscle and Fitness magazine, if you saw it last month, they did a feature article on Paul. And Paul Pepe Lavassa, a weightlifting marvel at 91. I didn't know you were this jacked. But if you come up here and get your magazine cover, Paul, we really appreciate that. Good job, buddy. All right, now we all know softball is a very dangerous game. In the last couple of decades, senior softball has just exploded. A lot more old men playing ball, and a lot of old men not realizing they're not 25 anymore, so they get hurt a lot. And Hollywood, not Belanger, Hollywood, California, caught wind of this, and one actor in particular was very vocal on the subject. So Jerry Seinfeld decided to let us know what his feelings were.
Jerry Seinfeld on softball.
Softball is a great game, but how old do you have to be before you realize it's time to quit? Get out now before you kill yourself. Here's an example. Lenny Alvarado strolls to the plate all calm and collected. The pitch comes in and he takes a vicious swing. Now Tom is playing third base and this missile is bearing down on him. He's 70, so he doesn't think that fast. He decides the best way to stop this ball is to use his bare hand. One problem. He's 70. Surprisingly, he doesn't catch the ball. His throwing hand blows up to the size of a catcher's mitt. Fortunately, he doesn't break any fingers. But now, he can't tell which hand is wearing the glove because they're both the same size. So, he gives up on the play, giving Doug an opportunity to score because Brian's slow throwing the ball because he's also too old. And that is senior softball in a nutshell. If you're 55 or older, check us out in Auburn, Massachusetts.
This video went viral throughout the Hollywood area, and something crazy happened that I just found out about this afternoon. The Oscars created a new category and nominated Tom Riley for an award. In fact, no sooner had they nominated him, they were so blown away by this video, that they just outright said he won the award. So we have a magazine from Entertainment Weekly for the best supporting fielder in a dangerous situation. And that goes to Tom Rocket Riley. So come on up, Tom, and get your award. We really need to have like a musical interlude.
Go dance. Look, I still have it.
Still got it.
Thank you. Congratulations. Oh, God. I squeezed his hand and he cried.
All right. So who do you think upped their game the most this season? This player, who is our most improved player of the year, more than doubled his average. And also, thanks to some tutoring from Brent Turner, his hits became sharper. Guy was able to start hitting the ball harder, getting more direct hits into the outfield. Very impressive. And he started making a lot more putouts. In fact, I think he led the league in putouts for a catcher at the plate this year. So let's take a look at some of his highlights.
He's out! 73-year-old Walt Smith Barney saves his best swing for the Field of Dreams game at Polar Park.
Oh, yeah! Nice hit, Walt!
Right here, Walt. Stay right here. Good man.
Hey, everybody! Look at this guy! Best hit I've ever seen you hit.
Turn it on!
Here's the throw. Here's the play at the plate. Holy cow, I think he's going to make it.
Stop right there. I gotta know right now.
Out. Were you looking at me for? Not the umpire.
Hold on, Brian.
You're out of here.
A great throw by Lenny Legend and a nice grab by Walt to complete the play.
So, with improvement like that, we can only put this person on a Success magazine, and that goes to Walt Barney, the 2025 WCSAA Most Improved Player for the season. Good job, Walt. All right, our next magazine, Comeback Player of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year, this guy was out for 4 weeks. And he not only came back quickly, a lot faster than we thought he would, he played better. His batting average was about 100 points higher after he got hurt than beforehand. Let's take a look at what happened.
We have breaking news at WCSAA-TV. In today's game, 78-year-old flying Brian Farrell suffered a mouth injury that knocked out 2 teeth. Let's go to Commish Field in Auburn, Massachusetts. Dave Fireleg lifts a deep fly ball to left field. As Brian backpedals, he loses his footing and drops his glove too low. The ball hits him flush in the mouth. As Lenny and Joe go to check on him, it becomes apparent that medical attention is needed. Brian had lost 2 front teeth and was bleeding badly from his mouth. With Don Napolitan leading the way, the players were able to help Brian get the bleeding under control. He left the field and made plans to visit his dentist immediately. In an interview on his way to his car, Brian stated, and I quote, "All I want for Quithmouth is my 2 front teeth. That's all for now. When news happens, I'll break it, usually into very small pieces. I'm Davis. I'll see you next time."
I don't think Brian actually said that. I thought I heard it. It was in the ether somewhere. But I can't believe we let you leave the field. He doesn't even remember going home. And I can only imagine what Dolores was thinking when he came in and there's just blood dripping down his face. That had to be a horror show. But dentistry world was stunned by the amazing comeback. And of course, they had to put it in their magazine. Flying Brian Farrell, they announced as the 2025 WCSAA Comeback Player of the Year. Come on up, Brian. You gonna smile? You can smile. Come on, Brian. Big smile.
Oh, you kidding me?
Oh, you don't know what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Hey, Dave Blake. You're the guy. Thank you.
All right. All right, we got a couple of pitching awards here. Cy Young. Everybody know who Cy Young is or was, because he hadn't pitched in over 100 years.
I know him well.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think Leo went to school with him. Cy Young pitched around the beginning of the 20th century. 511 career wins. I mean, it's the most wins of any pitcher ever. He's one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Major League Baseball named their biggest pitching honor after him. So we really felt that, well, we couldn't name us after Cy Young, so we named it after Cy Sperling. Cy Sperling, you may realize, or may remember, from back in the 1980s, he was the
Hair Club for Men.
the Hair Club for Men, yes, that's right. And of course, he was not only the Hair Club president, he was also a client. Okay? Well, Cy passed away about 5 years ago, but his legacy still lives on through the WCSAA. And we got a Cy Sperling Award to a well-deserved pitcher. And this year, the award is well-deserved because this person has been hiding a secret for years. and you people will be stunned to find out what In Style magazine found out. But let's look at his highlight.
Kenny, you look good out there.
As always, right?
Kenny Doomsday is just a young punk at 72.
Nice play. Nobody can really play the play. It's Kenny Doomsday with a chance to put the G-men in the lead, forcing the Revs to have to bat. That gets through. That brings the lead run home. Oh, Kenny's hero for the moment.
That's fine. With 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, Don Hitman Napolitan is the running Revs' last chance.
Run it out, run it out. Grab the bags. Oh. The G-men come from behind in the last inning and take the win.
And he kept trying to take himself out of the game.
Really?
I told him he had to stay out.
Kenny, yeah?
I'm glad I made you stay out there.
Kenny, you pulled it out. You went from 3rd to 1st in the last inning. What do you attribute your success to?
My pitching.
Your pitching. Oh, yeah, we've seen some of that. Yeah.
So, you know, Kenny pitched really well this year. And what makes this award so appropriate is what we found out in recent days. In Style magazine came out with an expose on Kenny. And they uncovered something that we were stunned to find out about. But Kenny is actually a former client of the Hair Club for Men. And they put it on the front cover. And Kenny credits his hair implants with building his confidence on the mound. They got him 19 wins this year. He even tossed a 4-hit shutout. So we'd like to bring up the newest member of the Hair Club for Men, Kenny Doomsday. Don't walk away. I have to train you how to be Vanna?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with cameras.
Good job, Kenny. But you know, Kenny wasn't the only pitcher who had a pretty good season. We had another pitcher here, Dizzy Dean Geekus, who Ripley's Believe It or Not actually had to put something on because it was stunning what happened. Dean pitched a shutout and lost. How the hell did you do that? Well, according to Ripley's Believe It or Not, he pitched a complete game shutout and didn't win on June 5th. Dean gave up 6 hits, struck out 2, but since it was a 3-team game, he lost 14-7 to nothing. He was at 7. So to commemorate that, Ripley's Believe It or Not put out a cartoon for you. So Dean, where are you, Dean? Dean, come on up, get your Ripley. Suitable for hanging at home. Jeez, you look like you're walking the Green Mile when you come up. Oh my God.
Nice job. Thank you.
All right. Now, we had a lot of good catches out in the field this year. There's one that stands out incredibly. I look at it as one of the more iconic pictures of the season. But why don't we take a look back at about 4 minutes worth of some of the great catches we've seen this year.
Defensive Player of the Year. In the bottom of the 6th inning, Jack Hammershaw faced off against Denny Nails Naylor.
Oh, Frank, way to play it. Way to play it, Frank.
First baseman Mike Doktoreski makes a nice grab on the bounding ball. But then he realizes he has no chance to get the putout. Fortunately, second baseman ballpark Frank Iacchino sprints into action and bolts for first base. Mike reacts quickly and throws the ball to Frank. He wins the foot race with Jack and gives the out sign that ends the inning. Way to go, Frank.
Before we actually get to the Gold Glove play, we're going to interrupt this award to give another award. The Heads Up Play of the Year. That goes to Frank Iacchino for that play right there. And it's a pretty cool look. There were a lot of magazines vying to write an article about this, and AARP won out. So Frank, come on up, get your magazine cover. Heads Up Play of the Year. And I must add, I think an iconic photo for the season, because it's just this confidence of the thumbs up after you got the out was pretty cool. So, good job.
Good job, Frank.
Boy, Frankie.
Woo!
All right, so we'll get back to our Gold Glove. Now, you saw a whole bunch of pretty cool catches there, but this one topped them all. And I mean, and a pretty cool picture on top of it all at the end of it here. You know, I mean, I don't even know how to describe this one anymore. He had a ton of great catches during the season. He played 8 games. 8 games this year. He better play more next year. And otherwise, we're just not going to let him come back to the field anymore. Oh, and by the way, this guy has also, you've seen the trading card set that was running before dinner. He has offered to pay so we can actually make that a live set, so we can give everybody their own set of the in cardboard for the year. So that's probably about $1,000 right there to put that together. So thanks to our winner of the Gold Glove this year,
Casey Kasem Pulaski. Looking for one of his top 40 hits. Oh! No, it's the top 40 by Musty. Oh, put an asterisk on that one, Billy.
Now that's a legitimate play.
I thought you were in
this year's Gold Glove goes to Paul Musty Mastroianni. Now you can't welch on the card set now, okay? You had to buy the award.
We're easy, we're for sale.
Exactly. So we'll look to get that taken care of for everybody. Our next award is the Coach's Cup. Now, Coach's Cup goes for the most successful coach of the season. It takes a strategy to win this award. Dave Giammatteo, very good at this. Dave almost pulled it off this year because the guy who keeps winning this has never not led the standings until the last week of the season when Dave surpassed it and then went on vacation. Again. So Billy got a little scared, but to be able to analyze the players, draft a team every game that will win or at least finish near the top, and that takes a special skill to do that. And Billy's got it down. He's like our own resident Bill Belichick. So let's give the Coach's Cup and a round of applause to Bill Graham. The Reverend Billy Graham. Oh, by the way, besides this Mad Magazine cover that we have for him, he also gets the players, the Coach's Cup, which we upgraded this year for you, Billy. It's got this nice little squishy ball on it that spins around, so you got something you can play with while you're watching TV.
You mean something else?
I wasn't going. You can play with that and your rubber ducky in the tub. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Players Plaque Award. Now this, to win the Players Plaque, I know Mike Dureski won this last year. Mike, where are you?
I'm over here.
Oh, he's over there. Yeah, okay. Mike pulled this one off last year. And for one, I mean, participation in the league is about 50% of being able to win this award. But this year, a guy who is probably considered like the best player in the league took this award, which was kind of like a double insult, really. I mean, he's already winning everything. Now he's going to win this too. So this year, we give the award to Lenny, the legend, Alvarado. All right, Lenny, come on up. You got to come up and get the award, you know? We're not FedEx, don't go deliver.
All right, Lenny.
Don't hit it to Lenny.
Don't hit it to Lenny. Okay, now every year we play a ball game at Polo Park, and this is something that you know, Doug Belanger has cultivated a really great relationship with Dr. Charles and the Worcester Red Sox, and it's the reason we're able to play this game every year. Some of you probably get spoiled by it. How many we played? 4 games we played over there now? You know, they charge people an exorbitant amount of money to do this. They don't charge us a dime. I think part of that is because Dr. Charles thought that Doug was related to Mark Belanger, the former Baltimore Orioles shortstop. And Dr. Charles used to be involved with the Orioles. So Doug played off that for a while.
Take it for the team.
And it worked out. But so it's an opportunity for people to get a chance to deal with and play in. And I mean, it's something that, I mean, I love to see guys go in there and play their first game at Polo Park, because it's just so awesome to be able to be down on the ball field to be able to do that. So, as always, we give an award away for the outstanding player of the game. And this year, well, let's take a look at who that player was.
Paul Cappy Capistrand is the 2025 Field of Dreams Player of the Game at Polar Park. Paul was impressive at the plate. He went 4 for 4 with 3 doubles. He scored 4 runs. He also picked up 5 RBIs. As a result, his team won. The final score: Fighting Outwards 15, G-Men 13, and Gators 12. The WCSAA would like to thank Dr. Charles Steinberg and the Worcester Red Sox for this great opportunity that they allow us after every season. It is a true honor to be able to play in this prestigious ballpark. I'm Davis. I'll see you next time.
So, for this we have a Sports Illustrated magazine cover from Paul Cappy Capistrand. Paul, we didn't even recognize you without the hat. You know? Really? I thought he was a maitre d' or something.
I thought he was going to carve.
Now, also in that game, and I put this out in the email, so some of you have probably seen this already, but the winning pitcher in that game, which was the Fighting Alwards, and they wouldn't have won it without Paul's bat net, but the pitcher they had was Ted, the Lone Ranger Bassett. And Teddy, of course, we had to put him on a Mad Magazine cover. So Teddy, if you come on up, get a copy of this for your wall. Teddy was mowing down ball players without a lawnmower.
Congratulations, you got the film.
He's worried there's no more lines of snow plowing time.
Well, you know, we live up north. What do you want, Teddy? All right, we've got our Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, when choosing the Rookie of the Year, we take a lot of things into account besides just statistics, because that's really the smallest part of winning the Rookie of the Year. You know, it's basically, we take into account the players' involvement with the association. And you know, this player, I mean, there were a few guys who really had a shot to take this one. But you know, does this player get along with other people in the group? You know, did the other players like him? You know, there were several players who could have done it. Jack Shagru, Frank Iaquinta were in the running for this. But this guy did one thing. He basically, well, he threw himself into umpiring, and right into the lion's den, dealing with that. And along with that, he helped out with the United Way Day of Giving. He comes to all the events that we have with the Woo Sox. So it is my honor, and actually, well, let me ask you this. I mean, we know who it is already. It's Joey Hustle Chacon, who is our Rookie of the Year. But I want to ask you, what cover, I mean, what magazine should we put Joey Hustle on? Hustler. Who says Hustler? Hustler. See, I'm thinking track and field. You know, maybe a gambling magazine. Yeah, it's Hustler magazine. with Betty Page all over it. So, Joey, congratulations.
It's yours. I got the old covers. Oh, I see. So you got everything that went inside of it? You was giving it back to me.
All right. We have our final and what we consider our biggest award of the year, which is the Sportsman of the Year Award. Now, you know, past winners here include Pat Toronto, Lowell Curtis, Lenny Legend, of course, Lenny. But when considered a winner for this award, we look at the players who represent the values of the WCSAA. And popularity with the members is important. So is being a class act, which this guy managed to do right up until the last game when I already ordered the award. Had to keep Kenny, Dave, you know, they had like 4 or 5 guys on Kenny trying to keep him from beating the guy up or something there. So, but putting the last week aside, one thing this guy did though, and what really focuses on him winning this, he's taken several players aside and helped them improve their game. Walt, he helped with his hitting. He's helped Firm in the past. Serena, he's helped with the past, and it's actually helped them with their game, their confidence, and they really enjoy being around us. He does a lot of things. He's always looking to help out. And well, let's just give you a couple of highlights on his season here.
Brent, did you see your team logo here?
I'm not on the email list anymore. You took me off the list.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to check it out.
You check it out.
They're all team. So when you're doing your team lineup, you can just take the magnet and put it on there. So,
nice.
So they know what team is playing.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that.
What a good-looking bastard, huh? I gotta say, he's a good-looking prick, huh?
You're welcome.
Thank you, Brent.
2 balls flew out of the park today. Brent Big Hurt Turner tagged the first shot.
Make it. Hey!
Off the top.
Oh, this game is easy.
Brent's blast bounced off the top of the scoreboard, an indication that Brent will be hitting a lot of dingers this season.
Brent Big Hurt Turner strikes an emphatic blast. He hammers the scoreboard. That's Brent's 9th homer of the season.
So this year's Sportsman of the Year is Brent Big Hurt Turner, who also gets the coveted 101 Funko of himself. And we put Brent on, of course, you've got to have Sportsman of the Year on a Sports Illustrated cover. There you go, Brent. I'm sure Penny's proud of you. So that's all the awards we've got this year. Stick around for the raffle. I think there's like 2 gifts for every person, maybe 3 for everybody. 4? I don't know. I hope you get lucky. So thank you, everyone.
right, so Dave and Dave. Where's the other Dave? Bookends.
Dave Blake.
Dave Blake. Is he swimming?
Fire in the G, man.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there he comes. So on these raffles, I'm going to give you a quick preview so when you come up, you'll know what you're getting. A woman who does these things for Leicester Police Department made these for us. And they're wonderful cups, whatever they, you know, but they're really attractive. Take a look at them. We have all kinds of good stuff from my friends at Keno. We have wine. We have the always popular bags. Everybody asks me for more afterwards, which I probably have. And importantly, we also have not only these mugs from the Keno, but the 2 shirts here. These are Roman Anthony's number 19 shirts. So with that, I think I covered. Oh wait, the most fun for me. The balls we ain't ever going to use again. We tried Chicago softball. It sucked. So we tried it. I got 2. I don't care what you do with them. Re-gift them. So, and there's a set of earbuds in there somewhere, I can see. So with that, Dave and Dave are going to draw your names. Now, we don't fool around with our raffle. We draw a name, get up there and pick. We draw another name, and if you're slow, you lose. Keep going. Because we move this along.
It's an assembly line.
And I don't do any other kind of raffle, and I do a lot of raffles. Snooze, you lose. Get your ass up here, pick something, or you lose. All set? Here you go. Which one wants mine?
Dave Carlson.
Terry Jensen.
Who? Who?
Donnie Carlson. No relation to Dave Carlson. Mike Dorsky, Big Mike.
Lisa Bassett.
Lisa Bassett.
Joe Noon.
Joe Noon.
Pat Toronto.
Pat Toronto.
I'll get you some wine.
That's all right, I don't care. I don't need any.
All right,
Helen Toronto. Helen, you get both. Pick both so he doesn't have to come up.
Jim McCabe.
Jim McCabe. Welcome back, Jim. Look forward to having you back next year. Sue McCabe. They must have been glued together. Absolutely. Frankie.
Dave.
Oh, me, Annie, come get something for me.
Joe Sama.
Joe Sama, Mr. Volleyball.
Lenny.
Lenny, Leonardo.
The Lawn Ranger.
The Lawn Ranger, Teddy.
Run like the wind.
Larry Clark.
Larry Clark.
Musty. Mushy.
That's right, Musty.
Not mushy.
Yeah, well, no, the way he didn't show up this year, it's mushy. All right. If there's something up there you still want, go get it. We're good. These are all donations from a lot of great friends between me and Penny. That's not what you want. I know. Something else up there you wanted, please go get it. Thank you all for coming tonight. We'll play some music and have a drink. And thank you to the Elks, Bill Coakley in particular, the chief cook and bottle washer put this food on. Thank you all.
I